Alright, what's up everybody? This is Rob Shack. Today we're going through more Halo Infinite campaign. As I've said before, I try not to talk too much in these videos because I want people just to enjoy the game, enjoy what's going on in these videos. But yeah, we're just going to kind of go through. We're just beating the game as best as we can, trying to find everything, literally everything. And I think we're doing a pretty good job, honestly. We just took a Riven Gate. I'm still looking for... Apparently I'm missing both of the UNSC audio logs here, so... If it's anything like everything else I've ever experienced in this game with these... Finding these little audio logs, the human ones are always really far away. Barely... They're not even in the base, and you have to just like... Sort of know that, which is weird. But yeah, this game is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Very fun, very replayable. Is that something? What is that? How about that? Anyway, yeah, I just noticed that like this game has so much going for it. There's so much that you can do in this game. There's so much replayability to it, and it's just incredible. It really is very, very good. I think I'm all the way up here because I want to. I mean, the grapple hook alone, like, why would you ever use any other equipment in this game? The grapple hook is so dang good that you're like, I just want to run around and grapple hook everything. That's all I want to do. So, oh, what's this? Hey, what's up? Give me this. Is that actually something on the map? That wasn't on the map. I'm glad I found it. Again, I don't know how much of this stuff, like, does the game, when you get to the point where you're near the end of the game, can you find this stuff? Oh, I already found that one. Okay. Like, will this stuff pop up or something? Like, I don't actually really know. So, anyway. Well, I don't know where that audio log is. I'll look for that later. But, yeah, this game is great, very replayable, a lot of fun, very interesting. Story mode is fantastic, told well. None of that Halo 5 fading out cutscene crap where it just ends and you're like, what happened? Why did it end? Why did that cutscene just not give me any information? These cutscenes actually give information, and they're well written. The weapon's great, Chief's great, Echo is good, whatever his name is. The twist that he's just like a not really a pilot is pretty interesting. He's a little bit whiny and mopey and stuff like that, but then when they kind of explain why, where they're like, yeah, actually he's not, he's like a fraud, so we'll get to see him turn into a hero. He already kind of is a hero for even staying here when he's not even like a person who actually is involved in combat. So these weird little enemies are cool. The weird monkeys. They're weird in melee, but I got them. I can't remember what they're called, like scritters or something. Is this one of those little monkeys? Yeah. And they're cool. They always have electric weapons. I thought that they were... I mean, they're the Harbinger's units, so that could lead to a thing where if there's a betrayal or a swap between those two, we could end up having some allies, which would be kind of interesting. I'm not sure if that's going to happen yet. Don't quote me on that. But, yeah, it's just really good. This game is very, very good. I'm, like, so happy that it's good because, you know, Halo 5, like, wasn't. So it's just, like, really exciting. And Halo Wars 2 was great, which is why we're doing Banished stuff. So I think that they got better after Halo 5. They really did. I was just kind of surprised that Halo 5 was so bad when Halo 4 was... story mode was so good. Assassinate this guy real quick. There we go. Kind of like how in this game when you walk over enemies, you just reach... it just automatically switches the weapons. The one that you are... Like, so I'll just walk over this and then get more sword ammo. That's pretty great. I mean, Really beats having to like do that, because that was like a thing that you had to do in the older game. So, just a lot of little efficiency things in this game. I don't actually know what I'm going for. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going for a thing to kill. HVT. High value target.
Chief. A high value banished target's nearby. A jackal sniper called Bareth. Intel says he's a crack shot, but you're a better one. Go get him.
I'll go way around this way and come in for an assassination, like, straight up. Oh, he's right there.
HVT down, but we've still got threats to finish off.
I'll just stay up here. But yeah, no, this game is just very, very good. A lot of fun to play through. The main story is very, very good. Very excited to know about it. This Harbinger lady is interesting. I'm trying to keep shooting stuff as I can, because I think this is unlimited ammo right here. So I might as well use the... I wish that it had a better zoom. I'm surprised that it's not a better zoom, but I guess because they're saying this Jackal was a really good shot, so he doesn't need the full scope. But yeah, this game is just really, really fun. It really is very enjoyable, very, very interesting. Zeta Halo is really cool. A lot of interesting stuff here. They've referenced the Flood, which is awesome. But then it said that there's worse things out there than the Flood, which I like kind of didn't expect that. I'm like, what could be worse than Flood? It's a Banshee down there. Why is somebody just immediately flying in that to come kill me? Shot at from every angle. Oh, I actually did run out of ammo for it. So I guess you get one free one. I've never actually noticed this. Can I pick up my shockwave here? No? I'll pick my heat wave back up and then just finish off the last person.
Bareth's down. And just like that, life for the UNSC on this ring just got a little safer. Nice shooting, Chief.
Thank you.
We'll need more data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence. Let's find the remaining beacons.
It's now that I've got air vehicles. As fun as it is to grapple and run around like that, also fun is getting a Banshee. Or I can also get a Wasp with the FOBs now, which is pretty awesome. So the FOBs are really cool because then, yeah, you always kind of have Marines around you. You still want them to always live. Like, I always try to keep the Marines alive. But then it's like you can also, like, you don't have to feel super bad if any of them die. Because you're like, oh, it's cool. And that there's cosmetic unlocks for multiplayer in these little armor lockers is so cool. And then yeah, at the end of this part part, I'm gonna go through and look at everything I've unlocked because I kind of haven't been doing that. Ow. I don't even know what that is. What was just shooting? Oh, that's okay. That was fun while it lasted, I guess. What was up with all that? Is there something here that I should be knowing about? Why is everyone... There's so many people here. Another guy. I don't understand. So there is a power ammo thing. I was wondering if there ever was going to be something like that. Alright, so now we'll, I guess I'll just head down to this beacon. Yeah, no, this game really is just fantastic. I know I'm not, like, really getting into a lot of detail there. I don't want to spoil anything if you're, like, watching this video and just kind of watching me wander around and haven't gotten this far yet. I mean, story is just really cool. Gameplay is good, super fluid. Very replayable, border like a little bit of Skyrim reminiscent, like early Skyrim where it doesn't feel overplayed and milked to all it's worth, because that's what it is now. But like, it just feels easy, it's rewarding. I can imagine this game would be very difficult though on Legendary. Like, very difficult. I can imagine this game would be extremely hard on Legendary, just because of the AI are pretty smart, even on Heroic. Like, you can kind of fly around and do stuff and have fun, but, like, they'll take you out. And, like, I mean, for example, right there, like, that Disruptor guy, like, if he was shooting at me alongside other people, I'd be dead. Like, it's just over. So, and I mean, some of these bosses are ridiculously hard. I mean, the one I just fought wasn't hard at all, the sniper, but he could have been. If I didn't expect, if he wasn't actually already up there, like, if I wasn't already thinking like that, that would have been a much harder fight. But, like, yeah, this game, the AI's tough. They know what they're doing. So it's like, you kind of just can't risk it. It's a tough one. So the AI are tough. Level's great, pretty. You can pretty much go everywhere that you see, which is the whole, like, Todd Howard Skyrim thing, where it's like every mountain off the distance you can go there. I think that's pretty much. The wind is picking up really high. I'm not about to die, am I? But yeah, it's just really, the exploration is incredible in this game. What? What is Sentinel? Why are you here? I guess the Sentinels hate me now because I destroyed that dude. That makes sense.
Another beacon, another part of the sequence. Plan B seems to be working out just fine.
There's a lot of stuff upstairs. Oh, downstairs. So it's down there. If I can stealth this, that'd be sick. Should all be swarming now. This is good level design. You literally everything you
Clear the
do.
area of hostiles before you do that.
Fine. Like the level design is so good in this game. Oh, that's a. I have to deal with that. There's two of them. Ow. Let's see what we can do here. You get out of that? Why would you do that? Oh, I did not want to do this. Get.
Coast clear, Chief.
Can I get in? Okay, there it is. I was like, can I drive a Wraith here? Are you serious? Well, that was fun. I wanted to get in that. That was literally like, was that like an intentional bait and switch? Probably. I guess I'll just do this and then come back and deal with this and get a checkpoint.
Let's get this open.
Very intrigued by how. What is that? Whatever that is that's shooting me really fast. I'm like, dude, gotta relax. But also, well done. There's something midway up in the tower, so I'm not sure what that is.
How could this have happened? How could we not know of this till now? Xalanin, a species previously uncatalogued. Xalanin, a problem that must be solved. Did my makers know of them? How could they have kept this from me? I have requested counsel. Soon, I will know how to proceed.
I was hoping we get more interactions with Despondent Pyre, but we didn't. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get a lot more dialogue with that monitor, because that was cool. It is funny how now even though monitors hate us because we killed the other dude.
Let's see what we have here. Done. We're gonna need to get 2 more samples, though. Sorry, I thought it would be easier.
It's fine. Are you okay?
It's nothing. I just felt like someone was, I don't know, watching me.
Someone probably is. Yeah, see, dialogue is way better. Story is better. Like, there's like a sense of mystery again, which just wasn't in Halo 5. Halo 5 was just like a big, busy work situation. So I'm like,
to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
Got to get rid of that stupid... What is this shock rifle unit that is hitting me? That dude needed to die. Have this nice turret battle. Basically, the Wraith is trying, but it's not the Wraith. Okay. Go ahead and take this fob right here. Still wanted to drive a Wraith, but that didn't happen. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. I'll fit this through the trees here. Vehicle mechanics in this game are a little bit wonky. It just feels like sometimes you hit stuff, like your vehicle catches on like with the most random little thing and is like gotta flip over. That happens a lot. But again, the grapple hook is so good that you don't even really need to do this very much. I'm just trying it to like mix up my gameplay here, but I'm like, yeah. There is a dude with a skewer. I have to be very careful about that.
Fob kilos all clear of banished. And once we capture it, it'll stay that way.
Where's this thing? Oh, up here.
Chief, the Banished are overrunning the hangar. Oh, we have to get moving.
Spartan Griffin, get the captain to a dropship. Now.
And what about you?
I'll hold them off.
You always do. Give them hell, 117.
All right.
And just like that, this fob is ours. Banished records suggest this location is surrounded by key Forerunner structures. Until the conservatory was located, Escharum directed the bulk of his efforts on surveying this region. I wonder, what did he learn here?
A new fob, huh? Let me know if you need support.
Yes, sounds like a wasp for once.
On my way to your LZ. Hang tight.
I'm gonna go find some of these. I'm gonna go check on at least some of these little places out in the middle of nowhere.
We'll need more data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence. Let's find the remaining beacons.
Ooh, Griffin weapon emblem? That seems awesome. So now let's go... That one? I want to go for that one now. I also got so many Spartan quests at the very beginning of this that I'm like... Basically maxed out my shields, and all you have to do really is max out your shields and thruster, or and grapple hook, and then there's like really nothing else you need to do. Like, I've been maxing out the other stuff too, but I'm like, I don't ever use those things. But if you get enough Spartan cores in, yeah, you can do whatever you want. But I'm like, it's pretty funny that they expect... I mean, the thruster probably can come in handy a little bit more as well, but I'm like, I don't see the need of using anything else but the grapple hook and the having shielding. Having strong shielding is literally the first thing you should always do in this game. It's essential. Oh, that's the sniper guy. So what am I looking for here? How high up can I go on this thing? There it is. Alright, so now we're in here. So now let's go back to the TAC map. Look for this one now. Boy, I mean, that would have been fun to scale with the grapple hook, but that was a huge vertical, so yeah, I'm kind of glad I have this Wasp now. Wasp is good. It's very reminiscent to the Falcon. I do hope the Falcon does make a return in this game at some point, but for now, I'm very happy with the Wasp. Oh boy. Where is that thing? Some just fired a rocket at me. There it is. So what am I looking for now? This is a Spartan core. Supposedly. This is the same thing that happened. Oh boy.
I thirst for Spartan blood.
I was actually very close because I kept missing. Alright, so this is the same problem that I had before with this one Spartan core. I'm like, where the dump is this thing? And maybe it's a lot lower than its little beacon says, which is really annoying, because why would that be here if it wasn't actually going to be here? It does feel like it's not this high. It feels like I need to keep going towards the cliff side. Let me check it now. Yeah, it looks like I'm like still heading towards it. It's like maybe it's down there. That's actually what I'm gonna do.
Keep an eye out. Could be any-
Ooh. Could be underneath all this stuff. I didn't know I could go through here. Yeah, there it is. Fascinating. Now that is like, see, that is great. This is just good exploration. Oh. Never until I miss all my shots. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Did that not? Of course, the last one has a shock rifle. Those little monkey things are kind of strange. I mean, they're cool, sure. They literally just seem like skirmishers, though. But I mean, sorry, not skirmishers, but they just, okay, there it is. I think that thing just killed itself, so that's fine. Oh, go that way. All right. Well, we did that one. That was actually pretty cool. That was where it was. That made sense once I figured it out. Now there's one more down here that I also want to do. I kind of want to. Let's go to the fast base, the forward operating base first. Get ourselves a X there. Get a wasp again because the wasp is awesome.
Wasp requisition confirmed.
Just rolling up in 2 power weapons. It's pretty great.
With you, Chief.
I don't want anyone to come with me. Just exploring the level right now. You don't need to be here.
Still have some beacons left to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
That definitely wasn't there the last time I came here, so this must have really... sure I got everything. Can I fast travel there with the thing? We'll see if that worked. No, I lose my ship. Oh, that sucks. Okay, hold on a second. Alright. I found that audio log. That was good.
Security in this part of the ring is increased by several orders of magnitude. Prolonged focus on that channel structure. Hold. It's the structure the Marines have been calling the spine. The ring's working overtime to patch it together. Has been since the explosion all those months ago. Damn it! Hold! The Banished want this ring, and they want it intact and fully operational. We have no choice but to... Oh, come on, hold!
I see it actually up on that little hill. It's good because I'm a completionist in this game. I want to find all the audio logs that are at these places. Wait. I feel like I can move on now to the next stuff.
Hey, Svarro. Since you and your teams are running some serious guerrilla ops on those banished convoys, Spartan Griffin suggested I pass this intel along. We're seeing a significant increase in traffic at the banished outpost near the trench. And, by the way, significant means huge. We think it has to do with the ring's spine. Maybe it's research. Maybe Eshrum's gonna try to patch this thing up. It's not yet clear. But at any rate, if you and your team wanted to hit the banished where it really hurts, the convoys are bunching up on the other side of the trench. Moving slow. Easy targets for things like Kavan.
I think I'm learning all these little audio logs kind of out of order. I'm pretty sure all the Spartans are dead except for me. So it's like funny to reference Spartans that are like they're still alive. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm far enough in the campaign that I know that all of them are not alive anymore. I don't care about those monkey things. But I do want to get rid of this. Right, let's roll. It gets to the point where I'm glad that the level does feel really full because there's just so many enemies everywhere. It'd be good. I'm glad it's not just like literally taking it from one place to another. Because then you get to choose. Like, all right, I sniped the elite, took out the little propaganda tower. I'm good to move on now, and I feel fine about that. Some enemies down there at the FOB, but it's good that the level is like full. The banished are moving around, Marines are moving around, everybody is walking around doing stuff. Like, or they're patrolling, they're protecting. It's great. As opposed to when I played through Dynasty Warriors 9 and that was a bad open world, it was just a barren, empty, desolate wasteland. It was Ow. Just trying to regen the shields, people. I also like how the enemies use, like this is something that's really subtle about this game. The enemies are using our guns. It's awesome. Because then it's like, okay, they talk about how the enemies are almost scrounging also for this war. So that's kind of cool that there's like enemies also using human weapons. I think that's just really cool. It's not just the Flood, it's like everybody does that.
I appreciate the caution, Spartan, but this is my first rodeo. Understood, sir, but I did make the chief a promise. Fair enough. On your mark, Spartan Griffin.
Taking it.
Capture confirmed. Another FOB secured for the UNSC. Look around. You can see where the ring has been slowly trying to repair itself without the Spire's help. Pretty impressive for 6 months, huh? Imagine what it could do if we left it alone for, I don't know, a few million years.
I guess we'll go for this dude.
LZ confirmed. Ready to deploy on your order, Chief.
Ready when you are, Chief.
Go for this HVP. That's not it. Go for this high value. Wait. High value HVT, not P.
We've got an HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother pair called Myriad. They're two of the most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch your back.
Hey. See, like, are those ever gonna pop up on the map? I just keep running into those randomly. I'm like, I know I'm missing some of those.
Completed her recon sweep. She located 2 squads taking shelter up north. That's an additional 12 to our confirmed survivor count.
Any sign of the others? Griffin, Kovan, all that.
No, not even at the prisoner camps. They're told it's been over a month since the reverie.
Don't say it. I will not abandon them. We have to acknowledge reality. We lost the reverie. Our last forward operating base is now offline. We're scattered, and control of the ring is in Eshram's reach. We don't have many options left. But we do have orders. Rubicon Protocol.
Stop or slow the banished by any means necessary.
And keep Zeta Halo out of their control. Buy Earth as much time as we can. That's our mission now.
Great. Great. See, that's what I'm talking about. The mechanics in this game are great, except for when the vehicle gets caught on, like, nothing, and then just goes, I'm not going to move anymore. That just sounds like a dinosaur. And here's something. Is that even on the map again? No, that just spawned. I just got stuck. Low, proud roar. It's awesome. I want to actually fight the hunters, not fight everything else that's messing with me on it. There's a lot of other stuff that is getting in the way of this battle. Like you. And you. Freaking you. You.
With them out of the way, all that's left is the target.
Just got one. Yeah, he's pissed. I just killed his friend.
We're close, Chief. With them out of the way, all that's left is the target.
very strong. Like, how would I beat this on legendary? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do this stuff. Also, I don't know how I could have done this without max shield upgrade. What are you stuck on? No, ghost. Oh my gosh, that's just so infuriating. That's the only downside I would say, is they need to polish off the little collisions with vehicles on like absolutely nothing. Like what even was that stuck on? Is you've got me on what that was even stuck on. It's like not even worth it to try to get that go. Not even worth it. I don't even know what I was doing there. These guys are hard to kill. I mean, again, how would I even do this on Legendary? You'd have to just, like, plan every single interaction, which would be challenging. I missed a lot of sticks there, so that's part of the reason why I was, like, just kind of wanting to die. But it's like, the grenades bounce off their nothing. Like, that should have stuck to him, and it didn't. This way. He'll just chase me, it's fine. Looking for a better weapon to kill you guys. I get that stupid ghost out of no trouble at all, but it's just stuck on nothing. If I could get that out, I would be able to actually do something here, but this ghost is like so stupid. Watch this. Let's just die again trying to get this ghost out of here. Great. Fantastic. Useless. It's crap.
some beacons left to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
Well, I hurt him a little bit. I'm out. Did not have proper equipment to deal with that. And it's just gonna get really irritating to just keep losing, so I'm like, nah.
At your disposal, sir.
Hey, the Spartan's
dude?
here. We're with you, Chief.
Scared me. Oh, I have all of these other versions. That's pretty cool. Well, let's do this. Then let's do. We're gonna wreck these stupid things. We're gonna get double rocket launchers, and we're just gonna destroy them. Hydra sucks, so. Again, I have no idea how people would have ever been able to do this on Legendary. To anyone who has, you've a lot of respect for you. I just would not have been able to do this on. This is my first playthrough. I don't know how people would jump in and just do straight Legendary.
You've got an HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother pair called Myriad. They're two of the most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch your back.
What's really stupid is they respawned all the enemies. That's so dumb. Why would you respawn? I wonder if they respawn the ghost, though. Also, so I wonder if I could just get a scorpion and just do this that way, but we'll see for now. We'll just... Why are y'all here? You're dead. You're gonna all die. They were not supposed to come here.
One less target.
HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother pair called Myriad. They're two of the most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch your back.
So maybe if I can I double up and get... Well, I'll see what I can do. Maybe what I can do is use the other rocket launcher to kill the troops around the area, but my Marines coming here makes me not happy because I'm like, guys, no.
HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother pair called Myriad. They're two of the most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch your back.
Definitely seems like the regular rocket launcher does way more damage. So I'm like, huh. Probably should have like known that earlier and then utilized that more, but we'll see. Oh, I did not mean to fall.
Advancing.
We've got an HVT nearby, Chief. The Hunter Bond brother pair called Myriad. They're two of the most dangerous hunters known to the UNSC. Watch your back.
Oh my gosh. That's very annoying. When the melee,
They're two of the most
really?
dangerous hunters known to the
Move me
UNSC.
here?
Watch your back.
The melees are like missing these people. It's really freaking stupid. Stop missing randomly, all of a sudden, for no reason. I grab that. Okay, I got this. The roof.
Ding dong, the demon's dead.
Ugh. I feel like I'm like stuck now in this mode. I have to finish this awful thing. I almost got away. That was pretty cool. I mean, the worst part about it is that there's other enemies around still, too. Like, they all respawn, which is so stupid. It's like, it should literally be left off from where it was before. It's so irritating that it's not that.
You are
That takes care of the entourage. Now for the boss.
I got a save checkpoint there. That's nice, I guess. That feels like that should have happened. But appreciate the generous hitbox there, even though sometimes it seems really inconsistent. Gosh. Alright, I'm muting myself. I'm getting...
Chief. Myriad won't be terrorizing the ring any longer. Those things took out 2 whole Spartan 4 fire teams, but they were no match for you.
Should I do this for a while?
We'll need more data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence. Let's find the remaining beacons.
Brutal. Challenge. Okay, so now we have what? 2 more beacons? Is that what she just said? Okay, so there's one over there. Guess I'll go to Juliet, get a wasp, fly around, get a whole bunch of extra stuff done. We'll see what we're gonna do. Wow, that was very challenging to beat those things. Especially when one of them died and the other one just became so aggressive. I mean, obviously that's what hunters are all about, but oh my gosh, that was crazy. Alright, so now let's just start. Let's unwind a little bit by catching up, getting some Spartan cores. Get some rest here. Oh, you're an enemy. How is that not dead? Oh. It just... Okay, so it's just right. I just have to get rid of you. You've been like a nemesis. There you go. Alright, so now it's while we're floating here. That might be something interesting. That was it. I think take this out without dying. Probably won't. We'll just try it anyway. Yep. Kind of figured that was going to happen, but at least I got that one done in the middle of nowhere too. So just go right back to let's go back to the forward operating base and grab another wasp. Why not?
Hey there, Chief.
I can do that. Stand by for vehicle drop.
Bear with you, Chief.
Still have some beacons left to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?
Armor. Pretty great smack talk when you say, look, it's being driven by a dead man. That's some smack right there. Getting all this fun stuff. The fun thing about this game is just exploring. It's fun to just run around and just get collectibles and beat little groups of units that are protecting them, and then just it's a good time. So I might be down in a little cave here.
Initial sweep of the rotary site is complete. The banished outpost here is more than a barracks. They're unearthing Forerunner tech from within the ring, including artifacts I've never seen before. But there's more. Over half of the banished detachment manning this post are peeling off to another excavation site, south of here. Orders from the war chief himself. A Forerunner facility called the Conservatory. Whatever it is, it's important enough to divert Eshelon's sole focus. We need eyes on the conservatory as soon as possible. I'd go myself, but I need a closer look at the artifacts here. All this time we've assumed that Zeta Halo was like the others. What if it's something more?
Alright. Again, it's cool to find those things, but I'm like, is that important? Am I unlocking that out of place? I don't understand what I'm even doing. I come down here for the Spartan core, there's an audio log too, so I'm like, cool. Then I go, I know I'm missing stuff. Like, it's just, there's no way you can't. So assuming that at some point they show you everything on the map, I would assume that that comes up at some point. Maybe it doesn't, but it seems like it should. So then I'm like, maybe I'm just making my... I know I'm just... Everything I find now, I'm just making my life easier later. That's it. But how easy is the question?
There's a beacon nearby. We should check it out. Of a high-value target. It's a group of those skimmer creatures. We don't know much about these guys, but that never stopped you before, right? We'll need more data to reconstruct the Forerunner sequence. Let's find the remaining beacons. We're in range of a high-value target. It's a group of those skimmer creatures. We don't know much about these guys, but that never stopped you before, right? Hostile reinforcements inbound.
What the heck? Looks like he's got a very powerful shock rifle, because I don't think I was
We're
even
in
that
range of a high-value target. It's a group of those skimmer creatures. We don't know much about these guys, but that never stopped you before, right? Target down.
Right.
Get after the crew. Great work, Chief. You brought them all down. And we've gained some valuable combat data about the little weirdos. If we make it off this ring, it'll be useful. I doubt this is the last we'll see of these creatures.
Alright, well that was surprisingly easy. When they die in one shot, I'm just like, yes. Let's see what this thing is that's shooting at me. Or not.
That's Annex Ridge, a research outpost. And judging by the strong Forerunner signals I'm picking up, a pretty successful one. What do you think they found up there?
Let's find out.
Shockingly, I found one of these before the game. Otherwise.
Rosado, you hear me? I can't get a clear view on what they're loading into the Phantoms. I can get confirmation on the signal spikes for detecting. You're right. It's Forerunner. That explains the high security. Good work, Jade. I'm suddenly less interested in what the Banished are transporting and more interested in the destination. Time to hitch a ride? Stowing away on that Phantom would be simpler than breaking through all that security. I don't like it, but that seems like the only viable option. That's a truly awful plan. Oh, don't worry. As soon as we're clear of Banished airspace, I'm commandeering the Phantom and coming to pick you up.
Great. That'll probably be a problem later, because I think that's where I have to go. I'm supposed to... What am I supposed to do in this place? Investigate the base. Okay, so that's very generic. Right. But that is where the objective is, so I am going to start slowly heading that way.
As expected, it's another ring totem. That's the source of the signal. Looks like the Banished are trying to transport it off-site. They must have plans for it. Possibly research.
Can't let that happen. We need to take this operation offline.
Agreed. We need a weakness to exploit. And for that, we need access to the outpost's systems. Get me to that control console.
What's the matter?
This is for you, human. Enough! Fight or forfeit!
Battle time! Hey now! Good target!
Everything in this whole place, so it's probably good. I don't know where he was that whole time. Well, we did all of that, so now what do we do? I will get a hammer instead of a angler. That's a little bit better. And then we'll come over here. That's right where it was, okay. And we'll use the neither, or the elevator, and we'll do the stuff we were supposed to do. So far, I've only, I think, found, yeah, just the rid. I've only found a Spartan core and one of the human audio logs. I don't think I've found a banished one yet. The banished ones are usually in an easier spot to find. They're usually, like, along the way.
Yes, a clean strike. Cut you down.
Out of here. Forgot about him. There's still Marines sitting somewhere. We have to go through here. Yeah, that's it.
Human!
Let's not go on the grav lift because there's a thing right there.
The ring itself impedes our progress as it heals. The war chief and his ally must remain patient, otherwise we risk losing all that we found. These artifacts require an extraordinary amount of care and attention. They were not created to stand the passage of vast ages of time, but they were made for another purpose, which for now remains hidden. And without unraveling those mysteries, Cerritus, mark my words, we will never have control of this installation.
There is no shame in you were but a step in my path to glory. You cannot match.
Well, we did that, so let's go downstairs. Destroy that guy.
I have slain the demon.
The hammer sucks against the elites. It's pretty hilarious. Like, they just take it and then they don't even care. Although the hammer seems a little bit inconsistent, if I had to give a description of it in this campaign. It seems like it sometimes just doesn't. How is that not killing that guy? He's still alive? Like, okay, so now I'm not crazy.
He is on the move! Don't lose him!
So that seems bizarre. To straight up nail that guy with the hammer.
I will show you all how to fight!
Chief, I knew you'd come to save us.
Where are y'all? Somewhere out there.
For a good drink in a calzone.
Nice. Here they are.
I'll find a way to repay you for this, Chief. I promise. Lead the way, sir. Yep.
Got something. A high-capacity fuel silo is currently refueling their transport. If we destroy it, it'll take the transport along with it and bring this operation to a halt. I've enabled a system-wide security lift. Find a way to raise that silo.
First time driver much? Bandit vehicles coming!
Coast looks clear, but you know they're out.
Copy. Keeping a lookout.
Weapons, engage! Stop that! I will spill your blood on the I am done with you!
Sorry, dude. I almost just shot ya. I just was so confused that there were actual Marines. And there's no auto aim on them.
Artifacts scattered across this ring are key to the destiny of the Banished. They are a link to this world's past and a guide for its future. Our control of this ring is only as strong as our capacity to understand it and the mysteries that it contains. Discover what lies beneath. No further delays. No insipid excuses. The only barrier between the Banished and our future is your lack of resolve.
The silos are raised. Now for the fireworks.
Might be the end of them, might not. Stay sharp. Copy that.
The station's powering down, and that transport is toast. Escherum's research efforts on these artifacts just ground to a halt. For all he's learned about this ring, total control is still out of his reach. We've got to keep it that way. Still have some beacons left to find before the Forerunner sequence is complete. Which one's next?